Okay, so I wanted to finish up with the part two of undocumented workers. One thing that I wanted to talk about was how, blacks that I had met in the K neighborhood, they were like, they worked at VMV Supremo and other companies, and they were being pushed out. They were being pushed out because undocumented workers were taking their spots, and they would be willing to work for $2 and $3. And so, like, these companies, like, they kicked the black workers out to support undocumented workers, which I think, in fact, is trash. I don't even know if the company VMV Supremo is still open. Again, I lived in Chicago and I had an internship there. And so, to know that people were losing their jobs because they could hire people for cheap labor is crazy. You also had people in the federal buildings down there that were undocumented workers, and they were not getting paid the wages that they deserve. You had people that were a lot of Polish immigrants that were not getting paid. They were not getting paid the wages that they deserved. And so with immigration, I think that undocumented workers should be able to make a decent wage. I feel like those that I met that were from the K neighborhood in Chicago many moons ago, that they should not have been released from their jobs so that people that are undocumented workers could take their jobs. I feel like that was wrong and that was selfish of that particular company to do that. I think it's trifling as hell. I think America as a whole is trifling as hell. I think it's trifling as hell that there's this division when it comes down to race. It's crazy to me. And I think it's crazy that I think all of it's crazy. I think it's crazy. Just, and the word I keep saying over and over again, it's crazy. Um, we always used to say, si de se puede. Um, we want solidarity. I want solidarity. I want to be around diverse types of people. I don't give a care where you're from. As long as you are nice to me and you have a great persona about yourself, I don't care. As long as you show up and you do what you're supposed to do at your job, I don't care. As long as you follow the laws, I don't care. I don't feel like we should have this division. And again, some may say this is not our plight and stay out of it. But again, right is right and wrong is wrong. And I think the American government should do better. This country was founded on colonizers stealing, raping, stealing.